Search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So called sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing a role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the air. No matter how long we can go. No matter how long we can go. Tonight we're in the air. No matter how long we can go. No matter how long we can go. Better stay woke instead of being blind. Your chip is ready, it's a matter of time. You still think everything is going fine? So-called sophisticated mankind. Freedom used to be worth a lot more. Now it's just a word not worth dying for. For $1 bill or a high score. Y'all got me hot and even got to the core. Tell me how low can you go? 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 Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the air. No matter how long we can go.
falling in love, honey, you know it's true. Once since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel. Can make you all so high, but it takes so long to heal. So please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's a pain and misery. Oh, now please, won't you stay with me? 'Cause since you gone, it's pain and misery. Sometimes I curse that day when you came along. I was happy, but it's been pain now for so very long. Oh, I'm begging you, honey, please, won't you stay? 'Cause I've been so lonely since you gone away. Every day is pain. In the end, it's hard to see. Every painful day is all so sad. Now that I've lost the best friend that I ever had.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for Detroit, Framber, Valdez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Hard hit left side. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
Ryan Valdez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Pitch misses. Ball three. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
In the air to left center. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder Johnny DeLuca.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. The lead off of first with 2 away. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill, Drew Rasmussen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Colt Pete up now for the Tigers. Hey. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively in the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boogan, that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Rasmussen. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and close behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully.
Man at first with 1 gone. Kevin McGonigal now at the plate. And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Nice grab. 2 away now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Here's a 2-0. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Brett Callahan up now for the Tigers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Two down, nobody on. The count. Here it comes. Fastball is outside. Here's a 3-0. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Going. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
This one in the air right field. DeLuca, long run on his horse. Makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back in Comerica Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ballgame.
The 1-0. And another ball. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
2-0. That one ripped left field. That's back. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. He jacks that one out to left. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. This one in the air, center field. Clark moving under this one, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
And a 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 3-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Taylor Walls stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's the 3rd out. The Rays creep closer thanks to the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
No, that's low.
That one missed. Torkelson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Good hitters count the 2-0. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Javier Valdez.
One out man at first. El Mago coming to the dish.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Baez playing up the middle at short, 33 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Squirts away a little bit, throws to second, not gonna get him, he's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. Hit hard, base hit. Throw into third. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Right through there for a strike. Two on, one out.
That's a ball.
The 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. Ball 3. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Lee in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Got it swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
It's been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling, I'm my own penny, I've been on 10, I the whole team.
New inning getting started. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. And that skips into dirt. The 1-0. And there's a ball. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Diaz on at first, nobody out. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Way high. Three-0 down. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
The 1-1. Fastball is outside. Not even close there. 3 balls and a strike.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Pitch kicks away. And the runners will move up.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Two in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one missed. Jonathan Aranda next to bat for Tampa.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Grounds one to short. To first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Nope, outside.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Falling behind 2-1. Man at second. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and foul. He sends it out of here. And the Rays take the lead. It's 5-4.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Just missed. Next pitch way upstairs. And that's too high. In the air, center field. And there's 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Catcher Nick Fortes.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. Fly to center his first time. And right back to the mound. On to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 5 and the Tigers 4. Back at Comerica Park. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The 1-1. Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Out towards left center. Diaz should have this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, number 34.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Outside corner, there's a strike. And that one hammered. That's back. Bangs off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting it out.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Digging in, Zach McKinstry. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Mateo. Play made, that ends the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Out of the fourth, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they have 5 hits when they're ahead in the count, so that says a lot right there about how they're having success.
Ball, that's outside.
By staying patient and disciplined, they're working themselves into those advantage counts where they're seeing some really good pitches to hit.
That one off the mark. Ball 2. This one in the air, center field. Clark under it, and there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop Taylor Walls.
Oh, one down. And that one upstairs. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Yandy Diaz.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ball two.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Into center. Clark, long run. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Rays 5 and the Tigers 4. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 4th, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Rasmussen back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. That one is upstairs. Out to short. Walls. Over to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
That looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Ripped on the ground to second. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop.
So here's Baez now. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That misses. Ball 1. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. 2 down, nobody on. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Diaz on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rays 5 and the Tigers 4. All set for the start of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ryan Valdez.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-4.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
The 1-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Upstairs. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 5th. Ripped to short. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca will hit next. The lefty to 1-0. And that skips into dirt. Right through there for a strike. Very high with that one. 3-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Gone! It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
The 1-0. Fastball is outside. And the 3-1. Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. 2 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Jorge Mateo.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Oh, great stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. Back at Comerica Park. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next. Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey!
Outside. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And they close the gap. It's 7-5.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Oh, damn.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
There's a strike. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Kevin
So up next, Kevin McGonigal.
Oh, that's low.
Outside. And now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the wall. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
That misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-0. Way high.
Got to go with the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Here's a 3-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now here is Brett Callahan. He's already homered in this game.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 on, 1 out.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Zach McKinstry up next for the Tigers. On the ground, right side, flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Tigers get one back on the strength of this solo shot, and it's 7-5.
Folks get evaporated, fade away with no baskets made, and it's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs and women.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Swagger when I step, walk in looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny told up friends, to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, I sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock her nexus. I forget that we got exes.
Nick Fortes
Leading off
digs in
for
now.
Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Fortes.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. Two now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder
Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. His July and August splits there.
Down.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the
That's
infield.
outside.
Next pitch is outside. Fortes aboard here at first with nobody out. There's the strike. Fastball for a strike at 95.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop Taylor Wall.
The Rays trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there. That's strike 1. Inside and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder
All loaded up. Yandy
Diaz.
Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one missed.
Hey, a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Rio down. And there's the automatic. Bases juiced, no outs. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 11-5.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
That one is upstairs. Swings here and blasts one left field. Going back to the warning track. Makes the catch.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman
Junior Caminero now at the plate.
That was a loud out in the last at bat. He really squared up that pitch, but still couldn't find a hole. Those can be frustrating, but not as much when you're already playing with the lead.
Way high there, and now 3-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. And wow, that one is way out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 12-5.
Well, he had the green light there in the 3-0 count, and sometimes guys can be a little too anxious, but he was very patient, allowed the pitch to get into the zone, and once it did, he jumped all over it. Really good piece of hitting.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey!
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Callahan has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first
Jonathan
baseman,
Aranda next to hit for the Rays. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
Here's a 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Just missed. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Jorge Mateo.
In the dirt. It's even up. Right through there for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Clark under it. And that'll do it.
Turn the throttle up, let it rev. There's no competition when you racing with yourself. What you giving is just not enough. Get compelled with speed, I'm a master. Faster and faster, break it down. Maxed out, but got more to give. Hit the wheels, I can show you how it feels when you blowing.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball, that counts. Hey!
Upstairs. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. McKinstry gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive knocks it down. They get the force. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
One out man at first. Max Clark up now for the Tigers. And the 1-0.
Yeah!
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball is outside. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 12 and the Tigers 5. Top of inning number 7. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Framber Valdez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Kiter Montero. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Ball 1.
The Rays up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2. Hey!
The 2-1. And delivers outside. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead. Singy, he's been battling all season long for that swing.
And I'm sure a big weight off of his shoulders, Boog. He probably feels 20 pounds lighter jogging around the bags.
So Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens. Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's in there. 0-2.
Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to first. Out. Number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Ryan Valdez.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Ryan Valdez. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Clark settles under it. And that is that.
I push that button to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in the running and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win.
Back in Comerica Park, bottom of the 7th, Javier Valdez up now for the Tigers.
To keep it 100, I came in the running and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. Trust I'm coming up for that top spot, coming up for that throne. Trust I'm coming up for that drop top, coupe sitting on chrome. I don't need no introduction, they gon' see me know my name.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Way upstairs, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And now, how you lead. Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next one misses, ball 3. And there's the automatic. That's in for a strike at 95. Full count now. And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Third baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Double play ball to second. There's one. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler.
Catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Ball 1 there. And another ball. That one not close. Ball 3. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. And that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 14-9.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Fastball is outside. And there's a hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry, 1 for 3. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Just missed. home run of the inning, and they slice into the lead. It's 14-11.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Tigers, center fielder, Max.
Now here is Max Clark. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey, Parker, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Sammy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2000? And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen.
Now pitching for Tampa
Freddie
Bay,
Peralta will take over here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Two down, nobody on. That one missed, now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered. DeLuca giving chase. And that one hops the wall. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Shortstop, Javier Valdez.
And on second, 2 down. And another ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Splits the plate, and it's 2-1. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Back to the top of the order now. Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Heath. pitch a little bit low, ball one. Baez off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Popped in the air, left field, and the inning is over.
Leading off.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Comerica. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Indeed, it was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Johnny DeLuca.
That misses the zone. Ball one. In the air to left center. Clark on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves. Look at me stand on.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball, that's out.
That clips the corner.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2. Give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Next offering upstairs. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 15-12.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 16-12.
Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
So 2 down. Nick Fortes will hit next.
Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. Fastball for a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's a 2-2. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
That
Off
one
the plate,
misses. Ball one. Nice grab over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Detroit, ready for the bottom of the 8th. How you lead up now for the Tigers. Way high with that one. And 1-1. Peralta measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Very high with that one. Ball 3. There's a strike. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman Kevin McGonigal.
Lee on at first, nobody out. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Aye.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now two aboard.
Next for the Tigers.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's in there. And that's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Way high.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Out to center. Diaz moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, left fielder, number 34.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Fastball for a strike. Two on, one out. And that one way outside. 2-1. On the ground, could be two. Mateo over to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Through 8 full, the Rays are out in front, 16-12. Back at Comerica Park and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. In the air, right field. McKinstry under it. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hey!
0-1 now. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Ryan Valdez. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Diaz around third. Now a relay to the plate. He will score, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. His second homer of the night, and they tack on to their lead. It's 19-12.
Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Now it's the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Torkelson, the underhand flip, and saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
First baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, 2 impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
Trying to move him over here. Torkelson. Over to Valdez. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. Leading off, Zach McKinstry.
Right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
First offering in the dirt. And another ball. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
For the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Pitch misses, ball 1. McKinstry gets his lead at first with nobody out. Not close with that one, and a count now 2-0. Way back there. And that one is way out of here. A massive home run. And they're chipping away. It's 19-14.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next to hit, Max Clark. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Javier Valdez.
And he pops up the bunt. 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter Cole.
So back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Heath. First pitch misses. And another ball. Two runs across in the inning. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. There's one. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
Today, this team put up video game numbers. Unbelievable, insanely impressive performance, especially in terms of the home runs they hit. Not something you see very often.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto en una baldosa.
My love. You just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you're